How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to check your iPad battery health maximum capacity. So as you probably know, if you go to your settings on your iPad and scroll down and tap on battery, we just don't have that information, unlike our iPhone that simply has a menu called battery health, right? We don't have it here on the iPad, even in 2024 on the latest versions of iPadOS. But in this video, I'm gonna teach you how you can check that super easy. And the coolest thing is you don't need to download anything, you don't need a computer, you don't need anything but your iPad, and it's super simple. Let's get started. Oh, and please keep in mind that this tutorial is compatible with any and all iPad models. So the normal iPad, all generations, iPad mini, iPad Air, iPad Pro, you name it. And as I said, this is updated to 2024 and the latest versions of iPadOS. Okay, so all you have to do is get back here to your settings, but instead of going to battery, we're gonna scroll down just a bit, and right below it we have privacy and security. We're gonna scroll down just a bit more until we go to analytics and improvements. And right here we have analytics data. Tap here and we're gonna have a bunch of stuff, but you don't need to worry because all we need is to get the latest analytics report. As you can see right here from yesterday, April 14th, 2024. Of course, you're gonna go ahead and look for the latest report available on your iPad. Before we move on, I know a lot of you guys are not gonna get analytics reports right here on this section, on this menu, and that's probably because you have Share iPad Analytics disabled. So go ahead, enable the feature, and then you'll need to actually wait 1 or 2 days in order for the reports to start showing up right here. If you have Share iPad Analytics enabled like I do, but still you can't find the analytics reports as I'm seeing right here, that's just because sometimes they aren't generated. So all you have to do is wait a couple days and then you'll see it on your iPad. Okay, so now moving on, go ahead here and tap on your latest available analytics report. And then you'll see a lot of data, a lot of text, a lot of logs, but don't worry because I'm gonna show you what you actually want. All you have to do is scroll all the way down. As you can see, it's quite large, right? But no problem because it gets faster and faster, as you can see. So then scroll all the way down, really all the way until you're done, as you can see. And what you need is actually that final portion right here. Okay, just that final portion. You see that you have a paragraph here and then one final portion, right? So all you have to do is actually tap here, okay, on this final portion, tap on it, and then scroll all the way down. You're gonna select all the way down, okay, and then select just a bit up just in case, okay, as you can see. But what we want is right here, just copy a little bit above just to be safe, all right? Go ahead here and copy. As you can see, I have copied this text, and then what we're gonna want is go ahead and open up notes. You can open up a blank note, as you can see right here, and then tap on it once again and paste. And then we have pasted that text. And then we have pasted that text. And now we're pretty much done, okay? All you have to do is tap on done, as you can see right here, and then on the 3 dots, and then find in note. And then we're gonna look for a specific text, all right? And that is last underscore, and then I'm gonna have this on the screen, okay? So last underscore value underscore once again, and then cycle, and then we're pretty much done. We don't need anything else. It's last value cycle count, but that's enough. And then you can actually go ahead and minimize your keyboard, and then you see it right here. Last value cycle, and you can use the first one because there are 2 in a row, as you can see, but the first one is the one that matters. So last value cycle count, as I said, 2. As you can see, I have 2 cycle counts on my battery on this iPad, and that's okay because I just got this iPad like 4 days ago, so it's a brand new iPad. So what are you actually gonna do with that information? I have 2 cycles on the battery, so how can I actually get the maximum capacity, the battery health, which is what we actually want? So we're gonna do some simple math. Okay, so grab your iPhone and open up the calculator app that the iPad doesn't have, right? And what we're gonna do is some basic math. So in my case, I have 2 cycles on this battery. And we have to consider that after 1000 cycles, your iPad battery is gonna lose 20% of its original capacity. So with 1000 cycles, it's gonna be at 80%, okay? This is not me who's saying this is Apple. I'm gonna show you in a second. So the calculation is your number, your cycle count, okay, which in my case is 2. Then we're gonna multiply that by 80, and then we're gonna actually divide that by 1000. So in my case, I have lost 0.16% of my iPad battery maximum capacity. So if I go ahead and do minus 100, and then of course it's gonna be negative, so just change that, my current iPad maximum capacity is 99.84. And as I said, that's okay because I just got this iPad a few days ago, so that's correct. So you would assume it's 100%, right? Because 99.84 is 100%. So do this calculation on your iPad and you'll get a very precise maximum capacity calculation. Of course, I'll have this small little formula, let's call it that, right here in the description down below, so you can go ahead, copy and paste and use your numbers, all right? And it was built like this, 1080, all those numbers, because of this information right here. So as you can see on Apple support, okay, they have a battery page on battery service and recycling, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll see iPad owner. So your battery is designed to retain up to 80% of its original capacity at 1000 complete charge cycles. So even though it won't be 100% precise, it never is when we're talking about batteries, but that's the best we can have, and that's why I based the calculation and that little formula on this information. So after 1000 cycles, your battery will retain up to 80%, so then you lose 20%, so that's why the little calculation, all right? So that's it. Now you know, super easy, without computer, without paying anything, downloading anything, without downloading any sketchy apps or shortcuts or anything like that. Now you know how to do it the correct way. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video as usual, guys. Bye-bye.